So we were discussing about Fani Kayode's video he released. I was talking about, he was talking about the fear of war in Nigeria. He was talking about the government coming together and speak with the agitators, and reconcile, have a meeting, because it seems nobody is talking. And
power on, Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connected. The state of the nation.
The state of the nation itself. I'm just saying that, what he said, his own, his own view about it. So now I want to, Prof, please, can you introduce yourself? We are online now and let people know you. Sorry, I was on the program the other time and it went off. I was trying to call my my guest and then I just messed everything up and it was tough for me coming back. Thank you, Auntie Dele. It was tough for me coming back because it was saying I was still on. So, and that's why I'm coming very late like this. So, like I said, we were talking about the state of the country, how everything, is turning upside down, and the elders are now speaking up. Fani Kayode came out and said, look, government, stand up, let us talk to these people. The agitators are talking, but it seems everybody is just keeping quiet. The government seems, they feel like they are not, they are not liable to talk to us, the citizens. So, and then I talked about, the government not, the president not being visible. We can't find him anywhere. It seems, he's not even in charge of that country. And like somebody said, today now is they are doing burial of those people that died, the military men that died. He's not there, presently at that burial. So what is happening? So can you introduce yourself to us, sir? It's gone again. So you went off again. We were talking to you and you went. Can you introduce yourself to us? Hello. Can you introduce yourself to us, sir?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Adebola.
Okay. Mr. Adebola, like I said, we are talking about the state of the nation. We are all worried, and I'm sure you are the same as worried as I am worried myself, because things seems to be too, getting out of hand. What's your opinion about the whole agitation for break up and all that?
Is it they call the agitation that's going on in Nigeria concerning the various ethnic nationalities?
That is it, sir.
If you go down the memory lane, but first of all, let me just take this time to say a kind of condolence message to the families of the chief of army staff who got involved in a plane crash yesterday.
Thank you.
Then to Nigeria as a whole, and then the families of the other 11 members, because I learned there are 12 members on board. So may their souls rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, so concerning the state of the country called Nigeria, I call it Fulanigeria.
Fulanigerian.
It's quite sad that if you have been following events in Nigeria, you will see that the agitation that you just mentioned doesn't just come like that. I mean, we have been in that country for maybe in the past 5 years. We have not had anything of this nature
at all.
We have not had this kind of clamoring for self-determination by the nationalities of Nigeria. We didn't hear that about 5-10 years ago. So the question we should ask ourselves is, why do we have such agitation now in the country? Why? It means there is something wrong somewhere.
With the system.
There is something wrong somewhere that needs to be fixed. But unfortunately, That cannot be fixed now because there was a time when these periods were given. I know a lot of groups like the Afeniferes, the Northern Elders Forum, the Middle Belt Forums. They've given enough and adequate time to government to actually restructure the country because there is injustice in that country, serious injustice, where some ethnic nationalities are seen as second fiddle in their own country. That's unheard of. How can you be a second citizen in your own country? And the unfortunate thing is, those who see themselves as the owner of the country are just very few minorities. Very few minority ethnic groups. That in the initial stage, even when the so-called this Nigeria contraction was done, even in 1914, we only know about 3 ethnic nationalities that are very conspicuous. We know of the Yoruba,
the Igbos and the Hausas.
We know of the Hausas, and we know of the Igbos. And that's why in Nigeria, the 3 main languages, they say Wa, So, Bia.
Are you hello? Yeah, we're listening to you. We're enjoying your lecture, sir.
Yeah. So there was nothing at the initial stage. I did not hear. There was nothing included as Fufude. We didn't hear anything about Fufude. It was alien to us. So those who are known as the occupiers of the country are the Wa, the Zo,
and the Bia,
the Yoruba, the Hausa,
and the Igbos.
But now these 3 ethnic groups are now the what? They are the second-class citizens in their own country. That is preposterous. That is ridiculous. That's unacceptable to anybody, any nationality, any serious Nigeria will not see that as acceptable. And you can see this in all facets of the Nigerian economy or the Nigerian society. Is it in an appointment? Is it in an employment? Is it in any aspect you can call Nigeria?
They've relegated some part of the citizens.
People who open their eyes and allow that to linger for a long time. No. You don't run a country like that. You don't run a country like that. Even those who travel abroad, who were given this citizenship status, they have rights that they enjoy.
Definitely.
They are seen as what? Citizens of that country. They can enter into their armed forces. They can join their police. They don't have any limitations. So how can I be in Nigeria, an Hausa man, Yoruba man, or an Igbo man, and I will be playing a second role to another people who claim to be what? The nationality of that country? It's unheard of. You don't expect people to fold their arms and then allow this to linger for a long time. No.
Okay.
And that's why you can see that there is a concerted effort by other nationalities. Because if you look at the problem that is going on in Nigeria now, you see that other nationalities are speaking in one voice against a particular tribe.
That is it.
So
that is it.
The problem.
We have the IPOB, we have the
It has never happened before, where you see the Igbo, Yoruba, Middle Belt all coming together, speaking the same voice. It has never happened. It means that there is serious injustice in the country.
But don't you think, hello sir, don't you think with the way the agitators are going about it, and the insurgencies that, is rising up and all that, don't you think it could cause a war or something like that?
I didn't hear that very well. You said the agitations are doing what?
The way the agitators are going about it now, I know we are all aggrieved. You understand? Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
The way they are going about it.
Yes. Don't you think, if the government is not doing anything, like, our own suggestion would be for the government to call for reconciliation and speak to these people. Don't you think if nothing is done, there could be war or something in Nigeria? Are we not afraid? Are we not scared of anything like that?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. There is a hidden agenda that people are not looking at. The problem that you people are afraid of, the war that people are talking about, there's no any of the ethnic nationalities that is interested in war. Now, look at the Yorubas. Look at the way they go about their own.
Yeah.
It's a kind of fun fair. You can see them playing drums, giving flyers, and then educating people about the Oduduwa nation. Even the so-called the ESN, the IPOP.
Yeah.
The Nigerian army has been going about killing their members. You cannot see IPOP coming openly in the bright daylight and then be shooting people. It is not possible. It is just because the Nigerian government is against these people because of the war, the antecedents of the war, the civil war. So they are not going into their homes. You can see that. Going into your homes to pick people. So we should know what we are talking about. These people are not violent. What they are saying is our region should be protected against external aggression, which is the Fulani herdsmen. So they are not going about killing either Yoruba or killing Hausas or killing anybody. They are protecting their region. And that is what those who have their hidden agendas are not happy about. Because they have their hidden agenda. The hidden agenda will be known very soon. They want to capture the country. They want to Islamize the country. They want the country to become a kind of Fulani country. Because I see no reason why the Nigerian army will be going after their own citizens.
Instead of protecting them.
So what we are saying is, if there is fairness, there wouldn't be any problem. Okay, now, has it taking government so long to call for national dialogue, to call these people and say, okay, why do you want to have your own region? What is the problem? What is it that we are doing that is not good? Let us correct. Why are they not doing that?
Okay, if they decide to do that now, do you think it's too late, or what's your thought about it?
I can, it is even too late, because you cannot be discussing about this when some of these agitators, some of these nationalities, ethnic nationalities have gotten to the last stage of their becoming a nation. You cannot be discussing that. But secondly, I can assure you, I can bet my life that the government of Nigeria will never even call for such, because they are not interested. Because any attempt to call for the national dialogue, it means you are talking about revolutionizing the country. It means you are talking about, and that's what they are scared of, you are talking about making everybody equal before the law, which some tribes don't like, because they have already told you that they are born to rule. So now, how can you not be sharing that power with me? So they wouldn't want to discuss that. You can imagine, the government has already said it some time ago, that what more does the people want? What again? After all, they have formed Amotekun in the West. We have allowed them. Then the Igbos are trying to form Obibiagu. We've allowed them. Then the other tribes are also trying to form the district. So what other restructure do they want? You can see how silly somebody can be. How petty somebody can be. When you are saying that because they form
a security outfit.
So that's restructuring. That's the whole thing about restructuring. You see, they reduce this issue to mundane issue. They reduce this issue to pedestrianize the issue. They reduce the issue to mockery. You see, issues that are very germane. We're talking about constitutional issue, and you are talking about forming Amotekun. What is Amotekun? It's like 1/1000. We're talking about 1,000 items. You are talking about just one. That is even irrelevant. You see, so they know what they are doing. You know, it's like when you have your wife is fighting against you. Your wife is telling you that she's not happy about the marriage because you're not doing things right. And you said, what more do you want? After all, yesterday I bought chicken for you now. What again do you want? So it's chicken that the issue in a marriage. So chicken is the issue in a marriage, Abi. So the issue is, we know what is the cause. They know what is the cause. But the thing is, they don't want to share those things. They don't want to discuss those things. Because any attempt to discuss it, it means they are sharing their birthright, what they think is their own birthright, with other people in the country, other nationalities, other second people they consider as their second Look at even the arrogance. Look at the arrogance that some of them talk. Look at the way they talk. It gives you the notion that these people are telling you that we only allow you to stay. You can only breathe by our own power. Okay. Take what happened with the governors of the Southwest.
Yeah.
The South. Look at when governors, they went into a meeting and arrived at what? A resolution. And some individuals can actually come out in government to say, do they take permission from the Fulani herdsmen before doing all this?
Gosh.
So you can see that kind of insult. I want to decide what happens in my house.
And somebody from outside,
permission from the governor of the state before I can talk to my wife, before I can deal with my children, before I can restructure my own family, my own personal family that affects me, issues that affects me and my children. You want me to come to the governor and say, Mr. Governor, please, I want to do this in my family. Can I do it? This is preposterous. This is preposterous. This is stupid. This is stupid. These people are taking us for a ride. And that is why I say they are actually calling for the war. Nobody is looking for war. I mean, we be so... Okay, look at the killings that is going on in Nigeria. Who has been killing? You can't say... we have not heard about... I don't think I've heard about Igbo herdsmen. I've not heard about it.
No.
I've not heard about Yoruba herdsmen. No. And I've not heard about Middle Belt herdsmen. So
and you know...
herdsmen.
And then you can see, even with these Igbo people, you know, the Yoruba agitators, anywhere they go, we've not heard of them killing anybody. You understand?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That we are peaceful people. The Yorubas are peaceful, you know. Despite the fact that the Fulani herdsmen have killed a lot of us. They have rendered so many of them homeless. Look at Ogun State. All the people at Iyewa, they are now in Benin Republic. Upon that, you can't see any Yoruba man carrying gun to kill any Fulani herdsmen. No, we don't do that because we're not violent by nature. But the thing is, there are people who have this hidden agenda that look, by force, by fire,
these people must
be taking people away and we are taking over this nation. And that's why they can never call for anything. In fact, if there's anybody that is calling for war, it is those who claim that they own Nigeria, that they are born to rule. They are the people. Not listen. If you don't want war, they would have called. Of course, they would have called. If actually we want war, by now, all other nationalities would have been, arming themselves with AK-47 and be killing.
That's true.
But we don't do that. We're not about it. Look at what happened in Benue. Governor of Benue, Susuan, has been talking. Autumn has been talking. He will talk. He will go to the presidency, talk, and talk. Nothing happened. Until he discovered that, well, if that is the case, then we will defend ourselves.
You can see the northern governors now are talking. The northern leaders are talking. Because it's not even about the south or the middle belt alone now. It's the whole country that it seems nothing is being done.
That's what I'm saying. When you talk about the northern people, you're forgetting that the Hausas are the people in the north. They own the north. They are the larger majority. Because, like I told you, when I started, I said we have the Wa for the Yorubas, the Zo for the Hausas, and then the Bia. There was nothing like Fude. But right now, it is just miscreants
that are taking over.
That are taking over now. They want to take over because they feel they have the machinery. They have the arsenal. They have the armory. And they feel we can just We can just take over. We can just overrun these people because our man is there. So as you can imagine, when even the language, the statement you hear from some of these the Fulanis saying that all the Fulanis in the Sahel, those Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, and all these things are all Nigerians. They are free to come to Nigeria.
Yeah, they are free to come.
You can see that. God. That is the kind of Nigeria now has become a rallying point for them. And what they are simply looking for is a kind of support. Come, let's come together. Since we are not accepted in other nations, Nigeria is a porous country.
Nigeria come over.
It's a country where people don't care. Let's come here. We have the opportunity. Let's overrun them
and take it over.
Take over this land. And that's exactly what they are doing. Look at. Do you want to tell me the number of Hausas about close to about 500,000 houses that have been killed in the north, just to make sure that most of them are homeless. They are now in the IDP camp. Their homes have been taken over by these people. So that is the plan. So when they finish with that, that's the first stage. Then they move.
They move to the south.
To the middle belt. And that's why you can see that every time there's always a problem in the middle belt. Killing in the middle belt. And thank God the man has been so very stubborn, the Governor Autumn, and is ready to lay down his life, just to make sure that their land, their ancestral land is not taken over by the Fulanis. So you can see that nobody is looking for war in Nigeria. If today the president of Nigeria decides that, okay, I want to be the president of Nigeria, not president of the Fulani, president of Nigeria, I can assure you that the problem we have in Nigeria today can be settled in 24 hours. 24 hours.
But,
if you have somebody who is ready, if you are ready and you are sincere, look at what has been happening. You see your president telling you, okay, I've ordered the army to shoot aside. And as soon as they finish that statement, Boko Haram, bandits, S-men will unleash terror on another set of people. The moment he finishes his speech, they will unleash terror. So you keep wondering, what kind of affront is that?
But do you think
disrespect is that?
Do you think President Buahari is in charge of that country at the moment?
Honestly speaking, you see, and that is why I think Nigeria, we have to look at our recruitment system again, once again. And that is why all this clamoring for 2023 is nothing but what? Rubbish. Because
total rubbish.
We are tired. This country, we are tired of using all these aged, these dead roots as our president. We are tired. Because you cannot, there's no way, look. You can't cheat nature. There is no way you can cheat nature.
Never.
President Buahari in 1985, 1983, yeah, he could have been a very good leader, fine, as at that time. But age is not on his side. Age is not on. What can somebody do? You can't cheat nature. How many documents can Buahari read in a day?
Do you know?
It's not possible.
Do you know we even heard that when he came to the UK the last time, that he was told to go and resign because his dementia is bad now. It's in his severe state now.
That's what I'm saying, that you cannot cheat nature. If you are sick, you are sick. There is nothing you can do. But it's only in Nigeria that, people don't resign in Nigeria. Even if Buhari wants to resign, those cabal, those who are interested in destroying the country will tell
not let him.
Please don't even try that. You can imagine what happened to Yar'Adua at that time. Even when Yar'Adua died, Nigerians were able to lie to the country for them to be able to perpetrate their evil deed until finally they now said, okay, he's dead. Initially, they said, no, he's just in coma. No, he's regained his this thing. No, he's in a good shape. He's in good, just for them to perpetrate their evil deeds. I can assure you that when they say presidency, there's no way Gaba Shewo, Opono Adesina will ever tell you that President Buhari said. They will tell you the presidency. That means we have people who are doing the job, not Buhari. What Buhari does now on a daily basis is take his medicine, eat, and then sleep. That's what he does. Because at that age and with his health condition, he cannot afford to be doing all this, and that's why you don't see him in circulation.
At all.
The president in circulation.
Today, the burial of those military men. Somebody was just typing it here that it's not there presently, and what's his name? The vice president too is not there. I'm talking about the vice president. What is your thought about the vice president just being there?
No, the vice president. If you listen to what people say, the way Nigerians describe him, they say it's an extra tire. And there is no way you can use an extra tire if the functional tire, the real tire is there.
Still working.
It's only when your grade A tire is bad that you can change to the extra tire. So right now, you know that the highest thing that the vice president can do now is to run errands for the president. When there is any condolence, when Boko Haram killed people, then they will send the vice president to go there and issue condolence messages. So there is nothing functional, nothing that has to do with any purposeful action that the vice president is engaged in. There is nothing, because the so-called people that I'm talking about, the so-called cabals, have sidetracked him. It's only when they need him that they probably just call him and say, okay, you come, do this for us. The president says you should do this. The president says you should do that. So he doesn't. I can assure you that he doesn't even know what is going on in the government.
So why is he there? If you are, he's at least he's younger than the president and he's still, agile. And he's educated, highly educated. You understand? For that kind of a man, is it not? What about his integrity? Can he not come out and say, look, we know things are not working. It's either I'm in or I'm out.
But just like I said, there is an agenda, and now you are proposing this kind of alternative to the president. You think if you are the president, will you take that such an alternative? We have an agenda to take over the country and make it our own country. Now you are thinking of bringing in somebody they see as an outsider, somebody they see as an intruder, somebody they see as a kind of an enemy, even enemy as far as it's concerned. You just see as vice president, but he's seen as an enemy, because when such person is entrusted with government, they know what he can do.
So can he not resign? If he's just there as a figurehead, can he not resign and let Nigerians know that, look, they have planned, and I cannot continue to be there.
But you cannot resign. That's resignation is an aberration in maybe among the blacks. Blacks people don't resign because they see that as a defeat, a kind of defeat. They don't do that. Even the vice president, he knows what he's enjoying, so he will rather play along than to resign, because resignation on the part of the vice president too may probably kind of portray a kind of a discord. Not only that, it should be an indication that the government is not performing. And you don't want to say your party is not doing well. You don't want to say that.
Okay, because of party.
What you do is, you just play along. You can see, okay, can't you see what the president of the Senate, Ahmed Lawal, you can't you see what he said of recent concerning the state of the nation, when he said the governors shouldn't have said what they say.
Because it's APC. Because, and then the wife of our Ashwaju too was telling you are APC. Why are you talking like this?
That's what I'm saying. So you can see them now that what is happening now, they don't see it as what? As a problem. As far as they are concerned, there's no problem. So they are only concerned about 2023 and then the issue of APC. So that is why the lives of Nigerians does not really matter to them. It doesn't really matter as far as this is concerned. Until you can imagine of recent, about 3-4 days ago, when a senator said whoever paid ransom to kidnappers will go for 15 years in jail. So if a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria can say such thing, then you will know that that country is sick, is in a very serious mess, because nobody seems to be saying the truth, because, I don't know, maybe they will favor me. I want to be this in 2023, so let me just say something good about the people who are ruling now, so that they can favor me. And that's why even your Ashwaji that you are talking about, that's why you can afford to say rubbish. If at the age of 100 and something, and somebody is still thinking of becoming the president of Nigeria.
Did you say it's 100 and something?
Nigeria is.
How old is he? How old is Asiwaju?
But from all that we've been hearing is that he's always calling his age by 10, 15 years. So if you add that to 69, is that not up to 100 and something? So I just want to assure people that when it comes to recruitment of leadership, we should not be playing politics with all these things. You see, there is nothing. What a 30-year-old guy can do, somebody who is 80 cannot do it. So we should know that. And with the kind of level that we have in Nigeria now, it's not just about patronage. It's not just about it's my leader, it's my this. No. Your leader should choose somebody who is able.
He is.
It is not a matter of is our leader. What kind of leader is that? Buahari is an example. Look at the situation in the country.
Yeah.
And
so
now we are thinking about bringing somebody who is going to
that
be
age, the man that, did you see the last picture that emerged on the internet of him? You know, I think people went to visit him at home. That's Asiwaju. And look at the look at him, you know, in his at home. Did you see the recent picture?
I am telling you that Buhari case is going to be even far better than your Asiwaju if he becomes the president of Nigeria. It's going to be far better. At least when Buhari came in, I think he was trying, just based on the fact that you know, as you go further, you know, there is this going to be a kind of recession in the.
That's true.
You know when you are sick, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. When dementia is not something that you can just say, okay, let's stop it, because it goes with your age.
That's
so as
true.
you age, then the whole thing gets worse and worse and worse. So we are talking about somebody now who could not even recognize the wife of the, who doesn't even know the first lady, and from the second, the vice president, and then the first lady. The vice president that you've been together for almost 20 years. You cannot even recognize that person again. You don't know the name of the wife. So that is for now. We're not even talking about when it's going to be 2023, which is an additional 3-4 years to the situation that we have now. So it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse. So there's nothing, no two way about it. Okay. I think the best they should do is, sentiment aside, let's think about somebody who is young, who is brave, who has what it takes to revolutionize the country. And then when we are talking about young people too, I always have my reservation. Not those who are engaged in 419 and all these things. We should look at the track record. Do what we call proper background check. Proper background check. Take your time to do background check, because all the people you have in the House of Assembly today, state, federal, Senate, they are all criminals. If you check their background, if you want to be sincere to ourselves, we check their background, even those who come from abroad.
Did you not see the one?
A lot of revelation.
Yeah. Did you not see one of them?
A lot of revelation, and that's why the country can never move forward, because with this aiding and abetting is just too much. What do you expect from somebody who is a Yahoo boy? Okay, look at the boy that was just called Rufai something. That was first of recent. Yeah. In the US.
The US.
I think that guy contested in. I think it contested in the last election.
Yeah, I think it's a PA to Governor
Abiodun.
Yeah.
He contested. Supposing, okay, let's assume he won that election. What would have happened?
Some of them I don't want to mention them. Some of them are in the house now. You know them now.
We have, that's what I'm saying, that we have a lot of them in the house. That's why the country cannot move forward. That is why you see that the kind of laws that will be made in such a chamber occupied by these people will be laws that are very watery, laws that are not useful, that cannot push the country forward. Okay, if I'm a 419 person and then I'm in the Senate, so you expect me to make law that will go against 419, Abi? When I have my voice on the field, they're working for me. So that is the problem. Look. So that's why we're talking about the restructuring. Restructuring is not just about maybe they have a Motekun and then they have a Bugudike, so that's all. No, we're talking about restructuring the entire facet of the country. Recruitment system, the electoral system, everything. So that we can get away with all these criminals. Look at Nigeria. Nigeria is in serious debt. And now they're asking for another $6.1 billion
loan
to augment the budget, that they have budget services. Okay, is it every year Nigeria will now be borrowing to finance the budget every year?
We borrow till we die.
That means that country is sold. That country is dead. And if you go, if you are really sincere, if they really love that country, if you as a woman, you have 1,000 naira and you now go to the market, you have 10 items on your list to buy with 1,000 naira. And unfortunately, when you get to the market, you realize that, some of the items have actually increased in price. And you have 1,000. So what you do as somebody who is wise is to restructure your buying. Make sure that those things that are, then you apply what we call economic of prioritize your whatever you have, which is the opportunity cost. So those things that are very important to you is what you buy, and those that are less important, then you leave so that you can accommodate your 1,000 naira. Nigeria has budget.
Well,
they have
deficit
now. They cannot revisit the budget to see that where can we actually cut down, because we can't be borrowing all the time.
We can't be borrowing all the time.
But the house is not interested in that. The house is interested in, Buhari, just bring your borrowing plan. We will approve it. Because 90% of the money that we borrow
goes
is
to them,
used to finance the senators. So what kind of country is that?
But like you were saying, okay, that we are thinking of the age of the person that's coming up in 2023, Asiwaju as being old, and we're looking at, okay, let's get somebody young, and then we look at the background, we do the background check and everything. If you're saying that, don't you believe in the Yoruba nation again, or are you contradicting yourself in that aspect?
What I'm saying is, I am talking about what is on the ground.
Okay, getting ready in case. Okay, so let's say, okay.
I am just saying that in case they still have their Nigeria.
Okay.
But I know there will be nothing like Nigeria, because as far as we are concerned, except you are deceiving yourself. You know, a judge was kidnapped of recent in Katsina. In Katsina State.
Yeah, in the courts, you know, they came in and kidnapped a judge.
So it means you will see some of the senators will also be kidnapped very soon. It means that Yoruba says, it's just one after the other now.
If they can they can kidnap another.
When Senator Smart, Adeyemi, when he was crying, and was shouting, some people call him a false crier. That why is he crying? Is it in PDP? Is it a PDP man? Abi?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
So sad.
Yeah, it is because, in Nigeria, that's one thing about Nigeria. If something has not happened to you, then you are less concerned. Until when you taste a bit of it, we can see what is happening. And some people are still politicizing it, still saying that it's not as much as you people think. The situation is not also all that tough. It's not all that. It's okay. It's not tough. We know. By the time they kidnap you, or they kidnap your son, or they kidnap your husband, then
you will know.
I'll be happy to see you telling your story to the people.
So, sir, you think restructuring is out of it totally now? Totally out of it. The agitation goes on, isn't it?
Restructuring. What I'm saying is, people are clamoring for restructuring, but you cannot even you can only restructure what you have, but you can't restructure what is dead. A house that has been completely demolished. If the structure is still there, fine, you can discuss. But unfortunately, the people that we have in government are not even ready to do that. So how are you going to do the restructuring? How? So that is the issue. If they want to restructure, is this the first time? After any fair, I've always been shouting of restructure for the past 5 years now.
Nobody listens to them.
Restructure. But nobody is listening. Who wants to restructure? Because I don't want to lose my position. I don't want to lose I am born to rule. So I don't want to share that with you. But you are talking about restructuring. So that is the thing. And he who pays the piper, dictates the tune.
Yeah.
So they want to, whoever becomes president, dictates what's happening in the country. So, and that is the situation we find ourselves. So they don't want to lose that leadership position, because if you are the president, you have everything. So, but somebody is calling for restructuring. How is he going to restructure? So you want to restructure so that election can be won by anybody? No. We don't want that. We want a situation whereby election will always be what? Won by a particular set of people. So there's no way you can ever talk about restructuring. They are not even there. There's people who meant maybe probably well for Nigeria, who just want that unity. And the people that is talking about restructuring, they say, okay, to avoid problems, let us just sit down and discuss. Talk. But the issue is,
it's gone beyond that now.
Who is enjoying the government is not ready to restructure. So what do you do? And that's why we have agitators. I am telling you that if there is fairness in Nigeria, and that's why I told you that this problem we have in Nigeria can be solved
within 24 hours if they really truly.
But the issue is, when you ask somebody, Yoruba will say, you know the situation, you know the solution. But instead of you to attack and not to address the issue, then you start bringing up mundane issues that are not even related, extraneous issues. Imagine, we're talking about restructuring. Somebody will be telling you, what more do you want? Maybe we have given you a motel. So what has that got to do with the issue we're talking about now? We're talking about state police. We're talking about the INEC. We're talking about INEC. We're talking about constitution, restructuring, that is writing a brand new constitution that belongs to the people. We're talking about so many things that can revolutionize the country totally. And you are talking about they have a motel. Is that not part of it? Is that what we are talking about?
And the country is getting worse.
They know the truth, but it's like you're not approaching the fact. You're not tackling the issue. You are going for those issues that are not relevant. Those issues that are mundane issues. That's what the people, the deceivers, that's what they are doing. They know the truth. They know the truth, of course. Oh, you look at the security apparatus in Nigeria. Look at the security apparatus, whereby you have a particular ethnic group controlling the entire security apparatus in the country. Is that not
madness? It's madness.
An aberration?
It's madness. So you think?
So that is the thing.
Yeah. So you think the Yoruba nation goes on, and it's going to be a success, isn't it?
The Yoruba nation, if you look at the giant stride they have made so far, you can see that even their agitation is even divine. The Yoruba nation is already, they have succeeded already. It's just a matter of maybe just to crown it and then probably move on to formalize it.
Somebody is asking me, who is this man? This man is one of us that is a big boy. Somebody's asking, who are you? You know, you've really been speaking well. Go on, sir. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I said somebody was asking who you are that the way. I think they are enjoying your lecture.
Okay. Yeah, you see, one has to be one will be seriously perturbed, when you see what is actually going on in that my former great country. You see, I mean, if not because we are the most unfortunate country in the world. The most unfortunate country in the world is Nigeria. It is the only country that is blessed with anti-citizens as leaders. As we have people
enemies as leaders
who are just we have people who just believe in, let me drive this country and then run away. You see, you just profile all your leaders from 1999. Let's exclude those other leaders in the past. From 1999, all those who have had one or two things to do in the public service in Nigeria, they all have huge investments outside the country. And then you are talking about even leadership. That's the beginning. If only we're a serious country, we should know now that how can I have all my entitlement, all
outside your country,
my life outside where I am based, and then you expect me to be patriotic?
Patriotic.
It's not possible. There is one thing in Insurance Palace. He said, we call it to very day. That means there is no way you can have interest in somebody's property more than your own property. It's not possible. Even you as a person, there is no way you can love, even though parents will always say, I love my baby, I love my child, I can die for my child. If fire is burning you, and it's also burning your child, you cannot live yourself and quench the word of your child. It's not possible. You will take care of yourself first. So if I am in the president of Nigeria, and all my life, all the things I own, all the things I have in my life, they are outside Nigeria, and you don't expect me to be patriotic. Oh, no way. So, and that is why they can afford to do whatever they like, and as soon as that thing starts, bam, okay, look at what happened during that
NSAS
protest.
NSAS.
We learned now that some of your so-called leaders, political leaders, they ran away now when that thing started.
They ran away.
Oh, that is common answer. So they ran away because they know that they have alternative. That is the thing. But if you know that all your life, your investment, everything you own, your family is in Nigeria, there is no way you ever be a bad leader, a bad ruler. There's never that. And that is the thing. How many of Obafemi Awolowo's property or looting has been repatriated back to Nigeria after the death of that man? How many? Oh, but nothing now.
And the one because for our what's his?
He invested all his life in the Western region, building, constructing, doing all beautiful things, because that is his own word. That is his heritage. That's what he owns. What he owns. But look at our leaders today. Every day, even to the
Abachas, the Jonathans.
All of them. Always thinking abroad. Imagine, the moment you become a leader in Nigeria, the first thing you think of is how many houses I'm going to get in Dubai,
in London,
how many houses I'm going to get in the UK. So how can you then be patriotic? How can you do something good for the people? Well, your mind is not even there. Your mind is not in the country. So you can't think anything good about the country. Okay. Is the president the wife of the president of Nigeria? Is it in Nigeria now? Is it living in Nigeria now?
No, I thought she came back. You know, she left for about 6 months. She's back to the country.
Is she back?
Yeah.
Is she back now?
Yes, she's back. She left for about 6 months.
Is she back permanently, or she just came home to say hi to the husband?
That I don't know.
Oh, can you leave your own husband for almost 6-7 months?
So that's why something is definitely not right. And they said she left because of security reason. If the that alone is an indictment. If you leave for security reason, that is an indictment on your husband. Serious indictment. So if you leave, then what happens to us? What about we, who doesn't even have anything? She has security details, and she sees herself not being saved. So what happened to those of us who have nothing?
Who is the ordinary man on the street? What happened? So that's a very bad leadership style. That is a very, very bad signal. If you, as my leader, can run away when there are problems, so what do you expect from me?
So, sir, so that we conclude on this, on the advice given by Fani Kayode, he was saying, you know, the government needs to call people and have dialogue with them, and like you said, what's your thought about it? You think it's too late for that, or they can still do that? If the government is, sincere.
The issue is that can be, what we call palliative. It could be a palliative measure, at least to down the tension at
the moment.
It could be a palliative measure, yeah. It could be palliative. At least it will give a little succor, little hope to Nigeria that we could still have hope. At least government is doing something. Okay, maybe there is hope. But the thing is the government ready to even do that? I mean, somebody is just trying to bring up. Somebody is proposing something or a kind of a solution to the current problem.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you that's giving me that solution or the advice, am I willing to accept? That is the thing.
That's the thing.
People have been saying that long ago now. Gani will not be, Fanika will not be the first. Afenifere have been saying it long ago. Call for a national dialogue. Call for this. Call for even the governors. Imagine the 17 governors that even sat and that met at Asaba to take that decision and communicate that the issue to the federal government. Do you know that up to today,
nothing has been
done? The president of Nigeria has not even said a word concerning that communication. So, I think my governor, and then just to address the nation self. Just to address the nation as people. I heard what the Southern governor said. I mean, it's a very, very good advice. It's something that we have to look into. And then take what we call urgent measure, not just talk. Not talk like I have given order that they should shoot anybody who carry AK-47. That word, to me, for somebody who's a psychologist, knows that you are saying the opposite. You are saying the opposite. The body language tells us that you are saying the opposite. You don't mean it. The Nigerian army are not all that stupid. Nigerian army, they are valiant soldiers. They are very brave soldiers. They have done a lot. If you give them that go ahead, wholeheartedly, with sincerity, I tell you, Boko Haram will run away. In no time. They will run away.
They know where their hideout is. They know everything. And you are not doing anything.
And when I keep telling you, it's just like a mother who comes to a school and then tells the teacher, look, this is my daughter. She's becoming too hopeless. So you are not dealing with this, my daughter. Please, can you beat her? Can you really deal with her? And then the daughter is in the front of the mother. They say, mommy, why now? Why are you saying this? No, I don't like this. So then you know that, that daughter is already spoiled. Is spoiled by the mother. The mother is just looking for somebody to push the blame on. If you are really sincere,
thank you,
Becky. You don't need to tell the soldier. You just give what we call a national broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, in view of the security situation in the country, I have ordered. I have ordered the military to go into the Sambisa forest, to go into all the hidden places of the world, the bandits, to go into the place of where the herdsmen, the dangerous herdsmen, and then deal with these people ruthlessly. I have given my order, and if there's anything contrary to this order, the GOC, this thing will be fired. You give that kind of order. Let's see.
Let's see if they don't take it up.
Let's see. Then you will know that the Nigerian soldiers are very brave. They know what they are doing. But when you talk, and behind you say, well, you have to take it easy with them,
we can still talk to them. We can still, Gumi will go and negotiate with them, on our behalf when they kidnap our children. Gumi will go.
Look. Even all the actions of the government, the actions of our government, it's enough for a blind person to know that there is no way the Nigerian soldier can ever defeat those bandits and all this. Because the bandits is an embodiment, it's an extension of the federal government.
Wow.
So how can you now kill my own person? So you see, it is very clear. The handwriting is clear on the wall. Everybody knows. What does it take to clear all these people away. It doesn't take even look. If you tell the vigilante in the northern part of Nigeria, say, look, can you people help us to fight this war with all sincerity? I can tell you, the vigilante can deal with those Boko Haram if you give them the sincerity of purpose. But the thing is, you talk to the left. The next thing you got, how can federal government be paying ransom to kidnappers? And you know where they are, the bandits. You know where they are. You send delegates to them.
We can't even imagine. I can't imagine it. Honestly, sir, it's funny. It's crazy.
Gumi, when Gumi pays the ransom, maybe he will come back again and tell the federal government, okay, I've delivered the money to them, so I think now there'll be peace. You know, this is a transaction. Business. It's a business.
It's not
empire.
business, yeah.
You know, give it to them, let them buy more weapons so that we can achieve our agenda, so that we can achieve our aim. So when he comes back, he says, Your Excellency, I've given the money to them, so I think now everything is settled. So okay, so where is the next action taking place? I think it's going to be in Katsina. Okay, who are the people? They're going to kidnap all the children in the primary school. Okay, that's good. You see, so they're just playing with the people's intelligence.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now. Thank you so much, Mr. Adebola. Thank you for coming on to Prevailing Issues with Ajoke to discuss the state of the country. Do you have any other thing to say to us? Do we still have hope, or what do we do next?
As a patriot, I mean, Nigeria is my country, you know, and my family is in Nigeria, so we always want the best for Nigeria. But it's just that if you are my wife, and I claim that I love you so much, I want to do everything good for you.
That's true.
And you are telling me that, for God's sake, I am not interested in you again. I don't love you again. So the best way we can do is we part in what? In peace, not fight. If that is the case, well, we still remain friends, and I wish you the best of luck. And that's the only way we can also benefit from each other, you know, moving forward. So it doesn't have to be war. No. I mean, a lot of countries have actually,
of course,
actually want to call their self-determination without war. Soviet Union, Ethiopia.
Because we did referendum. They will do referendum, and people will say, okay, we want to go. You know, they allow them.
Those who are interested, they will go. Those who are not interested, they leave. I mean, it's a very simple thing. It's just that, you know, when you have a hidden agenda, when you are wicked, you know, you can always make everything look very difficult. If not, I mean, what is the big deal there? Do you want to stay with me? Oh, no, I don't want to stay with you. Okay, thanks, that's fine.
Okay, bye-bye.
Wish you best of luck. I mean, it's not all that a difficulty, but because I know what I'm getting from you. I know that if this my wife should leave, I am dead. Because she's the one that pays for the house rent, she's the one that feeds the children, she's the one that does everything. So for that reason, I will tell her this marriage is by force, so you must die with me. So that is the reason why. That's the situation in Nigeria. I mean, if the Igbos say they want Biafra, I mean,
give
what
it to
does
them.
Cost me? If that's not going to take anything from me, let them have their Biafra. If the Yoruba says they want a Yoruba nation, I mean, good for them. I mean, and the Hausas want the Arewa. Oh, beautiful. I mean, that even relieve you. It relieves you all the tension, the problem of the country. But if you now say, no, our unity is indivisible. What do you mean by indivisible? What cannot divide? What is it that in this world that cannot divide? If Soviet Union can divide, what do you mean? When you say divide, we don't mean war now. I mean, why should people be thinking of negative all the time?
No, it's because of the way things are going. You know, people are just scared. There could be war, and that's why, you know, everybody's like, no.
Why can't people be thinking of, okay, why must there be war? Why are people always thinking about war? It is because they know that government is not ready to allow people to go. That's why they're saying war. You know, because if I say I want to get my thing from you, and you say you're not giving it to me, it means I have to get it by force. That's what it means. So that's what they're saying. If not, why should there be war? Why? Is it only by fighting war that you
can get your independence?
Okay, just like the dialogue we are talking about. Why can't government say, okay, I have had enough from all nationalities concerning this agitation, self-determination. Can we all come to the round table and see or discuss so that we know those who are willing to go and those who are willing to stay as Nigeria? Simple thing. Can't we have it that way in a friendly manner? Why must it be war, war, war? Because there's somebody somewhere who is planning war. Look at the Yoruba. Look at the Yoruba agitation. Do you see them with guns?
No.
And they don't do the agitation at midnight. They do it in the daytime. You see them playing drum.
I know they went to. I think they went to Ondo today or somewhere. So.
Yeah. So those people, the Yoruba agitation, do they look like somebody who wants war? Do they look like somebody who wants war?
No.
So why should now people be thinking about war, Neo? What is war? Do you see them with armor tank?
No.
So why should people be thinking about war? If you have war, if you think you want to create war, if you have that intention of war in your own mind, then you should know what they are simply asking for is not secession. They are asking for self-determination recognized by the United Nations. So it is self-determination, not war, not secession. Secession is what when you use force. But this one is self-determination. Can we sit down and say, look, men, I am tired of becoming part of this entity called Nigeria. Can I go? Oh, you want to go? Oh, I wish you the best of luck. Okay, you can go. I mean, simple.
Yeah.
After all, was there war when Nigeria were marched together? When the nationalities were marched together, was there war?
There was none.
Okay, why should there be war now? If
I say I want to go.
I'm tired.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adebola. Thank you for coming on to our program today. We really say a big one to you because you really spoke our minds, and I know you're speaking the minds of an average Nigerian. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thanks so much, Mr. Moderator, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Oh, that was a big one from Mr. Adebola. You can hear what he said about the agitators, asking for self-determination. It's not about secession, like he said. It's about, having self-determination, like he said. So we are saying, we pray Nigeria, the government will sit down, like, he has said. They will sincerely, if they really want to do it sincerely, call these people agitators. What do you want? How do you want to go? Like, if they say they want to go, let them go. You understand? And then a quick one to the country. At this point in time, Nigeria needs to be fixed. Too much insecurity in Nigeria. President Buahari, wherever you are, if people that can hear, they can, tell you, please, sir, come out and speak to your citizens. People are suffering. Things, goods, you cannot even buy anything again. Everything is going up, skyrocketed. Everything, there's nothing moving right in Nigeria. Insecurities everywhere, kidnapping and all that. So we are begging you to please come in and talk to your citizens. Hello, sir. Can you reduce what you are listening with? If you can reduce that first. So if, all we are asking for is the good governance in Nigeria, and if people are saying they want to go, let them go. Reduce what you are using to listen to us. Reduce it totally.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
go on, please. Can you speak up?
I'd like to make a contribution towards this prevailing issue, the state of the nation of Nigeria, if you don't mind. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go on.
I want to look at this issue from a very funny and controversial line, because I know a lot of people will condemn me for what I'm going to say. I want to start from the end before I go back to the beginning.
Okay.
At the end is my own conclusion. Then I will now go back to my reason for my position. You see, from all we can see, we should stop deceiving ourselves. The government, the present government of Nigeria, led by the Major General.
Can you all hear him? Can you all hear him? It's really, really low.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, go on. You're really low.
I said earlier, I want to look at it from another angle that might be a bit controversial.
Go on.
Okay? I want to start from the end, then I will now go back to say my reasons for my position. I think if in another 1 or 2 months, hopefully by September, we can put it out. If nothing is done about Nigeria by the present leadership, when I say leadership, Buhari government, then expect a coup in Nigeria. Because from the way things are going, Nigerians like to be coerced to do things. They don't want to do things because from all indications, this Buhari government, Buhari himself is so, I would say, stubborn, and he lacks leadership quality. There's no being given the opportunity to be.
So you're saying, hold on. You're saying if nothing is done by September, your own feelings is that there could be coup in Nigeria.
Yes. And if it happens, I will support it. Forget about the fact that in this present age, slavery rule is out of fashion. But if that is what will solve the problem of Nigeria, let it be. Because we need sanity. We need some people to come in and make the government realize what it is. And I'm very sure, I'm not speaking on behalf of the Western leaders, if it happens, they will support indirectly by just giving the people some people to ensure it is done within certain time. Look at what happened in Chad recently. When the president was killed, you know what happened? The son, who is the general, is not in charge. The opposition leaders were making up that the French government and the other leaders, they supported the guy because they are aware of the guy. The late dad was against insurgents, and he contributed positively towards the ideas of taking care of the insurgency in that area. So they just gave them timetable. Look, between this and this time, because it is inevitable, because democracy is not working in Nigeria, and we need somebody or some group of people to bring in sanity. If that war will return sanity to the country, let it be. We know, I know as a person that this present day, who is out of fashion. But whatever we bring to solve the problem, let it be. If it is the solution we need for now to make people realize that this, because the way the guy is doing, as if I don't care, nobody can get me. Nobody, whether you like it or not, go and die, go and hold embrace the transformer. Because look at the whole president of the nation is not talking for a long time. Any small thing in America, talk, any small thing.
They will come, the president will come out. Here in UK too. The prime minister will come out and,
about the interview they did to, there was simply done by one of the reporters of BBC. Look at the PM came out and said to talk, but people are dying every day. If you are talking there's no war, already we are in war. Only because it is not said so, because you are not seeing tanks and ammunition moving up and down. When ethnics will be going about with AK-47 and so on, bombing everywhere, they are kidnapping, there is not a war. Forget about the point, you are not saying it has not been declared by war like the Biafran war then. So we are one way or the other in the war. So that's what I said in my own conclusion. If nothing is done in the next 3 or 4 months, if there is a coup, I will not be surprised. Because if it's only thing that will bring sanity to this nation, that is one. Then, in my view, that is my opinion anyway, and which I have a right to. The issue of Nigerian splitting, I don't think that is possible anymore. What we need like is self-determination, whereby we refer to the not like the whole system whereby every region takes care of itself and its resources.
So you don't see Nigeria splitting. You don't see.
I believe we cannot split again.
Okay.
One, a lot of people that are making noise, they want the answer. Every day they are investing millions of naira or billions of dollars in Abuja in the north. So if secretly they don't want Nigeria to split, if they actually haven't that in mind, they will still have their hard-earned money investing daily basis in Abuja, in the north. All these Igbo leaders, they made their money from the north and are still investing. Look at shopping malls in Abuja. A lot of them are owned by the Easterners. And they're saying, well, do you think inside them as businessmen, they want to lose their investment? No way. They always deceive themselves. Even some of our leaders in the Southwest, a lot of them have investment in the North. Look at one of the Western leaders, Southwest leader, was he not sending money in the North? I want to mention him. Donating money. And he wants Nigeria to sleep, and you are still investing in the other place. Will you want to lose your investment? No way. So, in that view, I don't think that Nigeria will speak. What we need is self-determination, whereby each region will have power over its resources and government, just like in those days. So that is my view. Then finally, it's not too late to have a judge job. Even war of years, heads to the table. It's high time Nigerian leadership
stands up
to invest Kanu IPOP, the
Igbos,
the regional leader, the job, blah blah, ethnic minority, ethnic groups, their leadership, they should come together. Let's forget about pride now. It's even now obvious, even the northern leaders, ethnic groups like the MBS, whatever, are now supporting, because it's not obvious that it's inevitable that people should be given right to own and control their resources. So my conclusion is, it is not too late to have a judge that kind of sit down early, agree on how do we decide how to be on our own. Then the center will be so less powerful. That will be true federalism in a way. I'm not saying it should be federal, but I'm talking about. Then the federal will be in charge of things like the internal affairs, defense, and things like that. Then each region will be in charge of its own resources, will be in charge of the control and management of its people, and give whatever conditions to the center. That will reduce all these kinds of marginalization. Some people feel they have the birthright to continue to rule Nigeria. That's the problem. That is my own contribution.
Thank you so much.
Nigerian system now, I don't think, and the judge job is inevitable. And it is now, it is done now. But else, in another 3, like I said, by September,
if it is not done.
Because look at what is happening now. Look at the military shit now. In the last 3 months, 2 aircraft of the military got 2 crashed. One is still missing. After is it a better, is it middle? For it to be missing. The whole aircraft of the military. That's what you call the tracker and all this. Up to now, they are still found it. 2 are crashed now. And here you want to find emergency, and you are saying there's no war. Already we are in war. But it has not been declared officially.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks for calling. Thank you. Yeah, like you can hear what our caller said. There's war already. All we need to do is we pray that it doesn't get to the real war. And like he said, if care is not taken, if the government, the leadership of Nigeria, if they don't, call for, reconciliation on time and speak to their people and take up the security issues very seriously, there could be war, there could be coup in Nigeria very soon. He said he doesn't really support the coup being, people will say in this age you're thinking of coup, but if it is going to, bring sanity back to Nigeria, it could be. And I pray everything like that would not happen. So all we can ask for is peace for Nigeria. All we can ask for is that the government takes up the responsibility, call the agitators, call the, all the regional leaders and speak to them, have a roundtable discussion on how to move forward. Ask them what they want. Let them speak. Let the president of our country come out and address us. Where is President Mohammed Buahari? Where is our president? We want him to come out and speak to Nigerians. People are suffering, people are crying, too much insecurities, kidnapping and all, and we cannot find our president anywhere to address us. Thank you all on this note. Ajoke will be signing out. Thank you for, listening to us. I pray and I hope one day everything will be fine in Nigeria. We'll have our own Nigeria back. The Nigeria will pray for, the peaceful country. If there's going to be, secession or, that I don't know, but I just wish all of us very well. I wish us the best in Nigeria. I pray that the leadership will look into what everybody is looking, clamoring for and speak with them and handle this thing on time before it gets out of hands. They should call all the people and speak with them. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you next week, Saturday, again on Prevailing Issues with Ajoke. But sometimes in the evenings we come and do some wibbles, you know, not a serious talk like this. This one is a serious talk, and that's why I see that Ajoke, you know, has been a good girl since. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to come to this platform. We do everything. We talk about politics, we talk about relationships, we talk about everything, almost everything. Contact us for your, you know, if you have any adverts or birthday shout out or anything, give us a call and we will definitely support you. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Mr. Ademuwagun. Thank you, everybody that's been commenting, liking, sharing. Thank you, my admin, Dele, Sonny. I appreciate you. I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.